Good morning, what is up, guys? I'm Yalik. I'm bringing you another Boom Beach video. Today is Wednesday. It's a Dr. T day, Volcano T. I've already taken care of that today. It's not what I wanted to show you. I will show you the final stage though, because the attack is alright, but the more interesting thing is the reward at the end. So we clear some mines. Love that cryo bomb. Gonna miss that when it's gone. You'll notice there's one sneaky mine left back up in here. Gonna have to pop that out of the way. Thank you. Ranged. Not a lot of ranged towers here today. So free beach most of the way. That's nice. Just watching out for the machine gun there. And they gave us a little spot right behind the core to stand, so that's where the flare is going to. Messed up a little bit here predicting the walk. You've got that column off to the right, and some of them head back towards the left, and a few of them just decide to peel off further to the right. Take a little vacation, you know? Anyway, that was tragic. We mourn their loss, but we press on. Bunch of critters, cryos. Getting shocks down as quickly as possible. That's about as fast as I've ever shocked because I knew I was behind the ball there. But down she goes, stage 7. Stage 6 today, if you're following this, stage 6 today is perfect for warriors. Warriors and bullet. Give it a go. But I'm not going to show you that one. But I got a crystal on stage 6 too. Crystal and 3 frags. And then look at stage 7. I got 3 crystals. 3 frags. And I got 2 crystals to go with that, which is just making my day right now. Not sure what he's saying there. So I'm still in this practice task force. Not practice for me. It's a learning task force. But anyway, just hanging around here, trying to be helpful on op hits. I haven't done any boosted hits yet, so I haven't tried anything really big or impressive, and my last attack was particularly unimpressive. I went after some rockets with Sparky, and that should have gone better than it did. I'll say that. That's kind of embarrassing. I mean, if I mess up on the girls, whatever. But when I mess up with Everspark, that pisses me off. I'm better than that, or I should be. So yeah, with the 2 dark crystals that we got there, actually the 3 in the last 2 stages, all ready to do a masterpiece there. So we'll have that going in a few minutes, hopefully by about the time this video wraps up. So what we're going to do today, guys, I have been promising more NPC walkthroughs. And again, if that bores you, I am sorry. You probably want to find another video. But for people who are learning, I know myself, I watched a couple of these in the past, and ooh, here's a nice fun one to do as an AZ attack. For myself, in the past, I watched some of these, and I was sort of like flabbergasted, like, oh man, I didn't even know you could do stuff like that. So for this base, I'll show you what I like to do. Hopefully the walk goes okay. It tends to get a little wonky because the person who designed this base, Billinger, knew what he was doing and staggered the towers. If you ever go into the base builder, which is a really cool thing, fun to play around with, fun to try to attack the bases, but if you ever design bases in the base builder, don't design bases with straight lines. I see so many bases there. Okay, so we gather up on the beach, and then we're gonna flare all the way back there. And typically what ends up happening, I've never gotten the girls to walk up one side, or just like walk together, so they end up going in 2 columns. So I'm like all spread out right at the moment. But we'll gather up back here, and then as soon as we girls get close, we're going to do another reflare right back. Perfect. So now we're sitting in the blind spot of these rockets, which is a lovely place to be. And flare the core, and since we have it, we're going to go like this, this, throw those out just to distract a little bit, and boom, 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 down she goes. Very easy, no losses. So if you're ever on the base builder and you design a base, don't design a base with a bunch of straight lines. Just put the towers all in a row. I see so many bases where it's just, you know, like a million boom cannons and the HQ. And the boom cannons are all in straight lines, and I'm looking at this and thinking, you know, this person does not know how to play the game. This person does not understand how to build bases and probably doesn't understand how to attack them or defend them, because this person thought that this base was intimidating, which it is not. You just walk a bunch of Zooks, you know, blast a little hole, walk a bunch of Zoops up, and, you know, take it down. Excuse me, coffee break. Yeah, so base builder's really cool, but that person, anyway, if you're going to design a base, make sure you stagger the towers. That makes the walks a whole bunch harder. Alright, so with this one, what we usually like to do, did we do this one before? I'm trying not to repeat for you, so I'm keeping a list here. Alright, so what I usually like to do, Bart the flamethrower, and stand on that spot, puts me out of range of the machine guns. Then from there, if you're standing in the flamethrower spot, you're in this rocket launcher's blind spot, so you don't have to worry about that, which means you got a shock over here. Definitely need to shock over here, and a shock over here. So 3 shocks. And if you like, you can throw critters out behind, somewhere up in here maybe. You can throw some critters out just to distract these one-hitters, but it's not really necessary. Yeah. So yes, I mean, I found some videos like this useful in the past. So, you know, if you like what you're seeing, you're interested in learning some Zuka skills, go try it out. It's not that hard. If I can do it, I promise you, anyone can do it. Because I am not particularly deft at this game. Oops. That was actually, I wasn't meaning to hit battle orders that early, but it worked. Alright, everybody's ready there. We're gonna chuck the critters. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on the shocks. Boom. And this should go down nice and easily. That's how I approach that base. And the idea here is, there's some losses there, but that's not too bad. The idea is minimal losses. Minimum losses, keep it clean. That's, you know, I mean, that's actually more than I would prefer. And that was, what, Symmetrical for my list. And that is another one of the player bases, player design bases from the base builder. And that is also a good one. Let's see. Have I seen this one before? Hostile Defense. I don't even know if I've seen that base before. I don't recall. I think I have. Alright. Let's see. We'll go with bases that you are more or less... Oh, I've got 2 block parties, and that's one we haven't done yet. So here's block party. Let's get a look at it. Okay, and here's the other thing. Perfect. So, block party, you've got a free beach. That's useful. We're going to smoke over, or flare over to this corner, start smoking just after the grass. Beforehand, we're going to need to clear a spot right here to stand. So the 2 flamethrowers, and again, flamethrowers and MGs are good things to Bart because they have relatively low health compared to, that's 12, that's 8.5, 9, 8.5. Relatively low health, as opposed to things like rocket launchers or shock launchers have relatively high health, and so those might take extra GBE. And then we're going to need to do some shocking. I forgot to check the shocks, but I think it's a pretty standard. Definitely back here with the mortar, definitely in front, probably 2 shocks in front. So, we've got our place to stand. Flare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the 5 just because. Just because. You should be able to do any of these player bases, or NPC bases, very easily with 5 boats. So, activate battle orders. Wait for girls to group up just a little bit, and we're good, and we're flaring, or shocking. And throwing the cryo, just because at this point we still have it. See, that's clean, no losses. While we still have it, we're going to take advantage of it. And it just slows some things down. Love it. Just gonna miss that when it's gone. Really can't wait to see what, if anything, replaces that. I hope they do something. That'd be great. Alright, so 3 in. We're not going to do another block party. By the way, as it turns out, I have to admit that I was wrong about something. I had said that attacking NPC bases, I attacked the NPC bases for several reasons, mainly for the practice, but I had said that I thought you didn't get intel by destroying. Apparently you do get intel. You have the same chance of intel as you would regularly attacking the base. But I never destroy because I use them as training grounds. Maybe someday be different, but for right now, this is what I do. Also, there is one difference between attacking and destroying. Apparently you are fixed. If you destroy a base, if I destroyed this right now, I'd be fixed with the 3 frags over there. However, if you attack the base, you could end up getting a 4th. So there is one tiny incentive, there to attack your bases. Very small. It's up to you. Okay, so Cryobomb makes this easy. We got to clear a bunch of mines, and we're going to want to do a shock back here. And remember how I just said you don't want to have to BART shock launchers? Well, guess what we're going to do. So we're going to have one shock over here. This is not a concern. Stand back where the shock launcher is. And then, of course, we're going to have a shock back there. And the Cryobomb, as I said, makes this base a whole lot easier. I probably shouldn't be using it in that case, because in a couple of weeks, you won't be able to do it this way. But, perfect. But, no matter, you get the idea. It'd just be a couple of extra barrages. Didn't need to smoke the left there, I don't believe. Okay, just before they stop moving, you're going to flare. Get your flare spot. You want to flare to the place where you're going to end up standing and attacking from. Get battle orders once she's locked in under smoke. Didn't realize there was a mine there, so let's throw a health kit. And that. And shocking and shocking. Very shocking. Throw the cryo just to slow some things down, but all in all, not too bad. What did we lose? 2, 4, 5 girls? Not too bad there. Alright. Now there was one on my map last night. It's one of the new bases. Sentinella. I thought about saving it for this morning because it's kind of fun to attack. Have we done... Let's see. But I ended up... I couldn't resist. I just went ahead and did it. That's the Sentinella new map. Ooh, maybe I still have the replay. I doubt it. Nope. Alright, too bad. So let's see, we've got a couple of corner offices. And Holiday Blast, which I'm going to leave. We're going to come back to at some point, because that's the one from the last time that I did not feel great about. Elbow Room. Let's see. Do you know? I don't recall having done this base in this way. But it doesn't seem like it'd be too hard. Probably want to stand somewhere in the blind spot of that rocket. Which means that these 4 are going to need to go. Going to have a shock here. Going to have a shock over here. Going to have a shock back here on those. And that should just about do it. And free beach. Wait. Yes. Free beach. Going to have to start landing way over to the left. Flare spot would be somewhere down here underneath that, so we can walk straight up. And gonna have to start smoking promptly. So let's give it a go. Now luckily, if I remember right, these should go down pretty quickly here. I like attacking this base the normal way too, because, you know, just head on. See, because the towers go down so quickly. Actually, we can even make our lives. Look, I have more GBE than when I started. I love that. And blah. And take that out too. Now we have a really free reach and don't need to worry about the smoking. And we have a bit of a gap there to stand in. Just a little bit. So flare can go all the way over there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can flare directly up as soon as we get somewhere in line to where we want to be. That's going to be there. Okay. Oh, peaked a tiny bit. Ah. And we're going to throw one extra smoke just so that I'm right in the middle of where I want to be, which means I got to watch the right smoke timer, because I have a tendency to watch the wrong smoke timer, which sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Well, could be worse, could be better. But we'll take it. So, if you are, that was elbow room. Sorry, keeping my list, checking it twice. Seasonal reference there. So, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I encourage you to get out there and try this. What are we taking today? Gold has been scarce, and I'd like to attack some people later. Yeah. There we go. Cool. If you like the video, I encourage you to get out there and try this for yourself. It's not that hard. It's a great way to learn, and it is what keeps this game exciting for me. I'm Yalek. Hope you guys have a great day. Out.